Hi, welcome to Crafting a Country Life. I am coming on this morning to share my Saturday morning makes. And Saturday morning makes is hosted by Jill Norwood, and you can upload your crafted items onto the hashtag #SatMornMakes and enjoy looking at everybody's projects for the week. A lot of people will upload on Saturdays. I tend to do it on Sundays because I use Saturdays to do my crafting. Anyway, a big thank you to Jill for hosting Saturday Morning Makes. And my project for this week are a couple of tags that I made using the Scrap Diva Designs Slim House die. And I did them in two different themes. The first one is a vintage turn of the century tag, and this is what it looks like. Let me just flip this over so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, and what I did was I used, this is triple layered. I didn't have any 110-pound cardstock, so I used some of the 65-pound cardstock on the inside, and then I just layered my pattern papers front and back to make a triple layer. So it's nice and stiff, which is good. Glued them together. This particular tag, I used the Hobby Lobby Plaid Tidings paper pad to do the main plaid on the front there. And then I used another product to create the snow on the roof. This is called Snow Rider, and it's by Deco Art. It's a dimensional paint. It's nice and thick, so when you squeeze it on, it stays where you put it. Has a little bit of a glossy finish when it dries, but what I did is I went over it with some crystal glitter glue that I had. I just brushed it on a little bit on the edges to give it a little bit of extra sparkle. I don't know if that really shows up on the camera very well, but and then I had some little ephemera pieces that I glued on, and down here at the bottom the same. Put this tree die cut, and I added the Snow Rider on top, and then put some glitter, sprinkled some glitter on top of the glitter glue that I brushed on. And I added a little bit of glitter as well on these pieces here. Then on the bottom, just a little pre-made bow that I had as a bow sticker. And then up top, I used one of the holly sprigs from Hobby Lobby that come in a package, and then I tied it with some antique seam binding that I had in my stash. I put a bow on it and a little hanger like this here. So that, and here's the back. I put a button on there. The button that I used is it's a glittery button. These are from Buttons Galore and More, and they came in my recent December subscription box. So that matched really nicely with the colors, I thought. And yeah, so that's the first tag. I did use some vintage photo around the edges to distress this a little bit. Okay, so that's the first one. And then the second one is in a mid-century theme. This one here has some rickrack and chenille yarn at the top. I tied it with some little matte colored pink bells, pink and aqua bells that I got from AliExpress. A satin red ribbon. This one has snow text along the edges of the building and over the windows, and again down at the bottom. And then I used a die cut flower that my sister sent to me, and I just added a little bit of Distress Oxide around the edges of the petals and the leaves. And then I decorated it with some die cut sprigs up here, you can see, and some more glitter. So I thought this turned out really nicely with just a little touch of red here and there, but it's mostly mint and pink and white, and it's got lots of glitter on it, which I love. So that was fun. And then the back. This is using the Candy Cane Prima collection, Candy Cane Lane, and front and back. I did use some Distress Oxide to distress the edges a little bit too with pink, that pink. I think it's Worn Lipstick is the color. And this is the paper pad. Although this is the small pad, I did use the large 12 by 12 pad to create the house. But the patterns in here are so pretty, and I just love the red and pink. This is a really pretty collection. And that's about it. This is this sentiment here says Merry Christmas is also from Buttons Galore and More. They have these tiny little sentiments that you can purchase. So that is my Saturday morning makes. I hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you back again for some more project shares very soon. Take care. Bye for now.